All right, folks. Y'all come on and pile on in, make yourself at home. It's going down. Sunday fun day. Oh yeah. Bearded Viking. Bearded Viking Woodworks. Oh yeah. How's everybody tonight? How was your evening? Are you well? Are you unwell? I can't believe this shit. Unbelievable. Oh yeah. We in here now. All four of us. What's up, Matt? Brad, Ray, Conrad, Jan? Hey, that's a new name. How are you? Good to see you. Hope you're well. Oh yeah. Got 18 piling on in. Hit the like button on your way in if you know what's good. Adam, how are you, sir? Good to see you. Yeah, just put it down over there, babe. I'll grab it later. I'm on a live. I'll grab it later. I'm on a live. Okay. There we go. Put my noise cancellation on there. As soon as we get about 30 or so, we'll start really getting into it. Might wait till we get 40 or something. Florida Template. Good evening. What are you, sick? Fla? Fla? Awesome, Brad. Roger, how are you? Texas Gulf Coast. David Peterson, hello. Gerald's in the building. Dawn. What's the face with a diaper on it? Or a mask or whatever the hell that is. What are you, sick, Florida? Is it Florida? Chase, how are you, good sir? Hey, Josh, there he is. There you go. There you go. Roberto, Jill, Tombstone, Arizona's in the house. Conrad Wheeler, my guy. And it's a good coffee. Gary, what's up, dude? Got 21 up in here. We're getting there. I'll give everybody a little bit of time. Did y'all see the new jig video? We got jiggy with it. Good to see you too, Christopher. I'll be your huckleberry. I'm your huckleberry. Bearded Viking. Bearded Viking Woodworks. In the house. EA Sports. It's in the game. Ray, what's up? I'm your huckleberry. That was one of my favorite characters ever. Based on a true story. Yerp. I'm going to wait for about 30 to get in here. And then we'll start kicking it off. Was watching as you came on live. Cool. Don't forget to check out the Bearded Viking merch, guys. Brand new stuff in. We got teddy bears. We got thermoses. We got tumblers. We got shirts, jackets, beanies, hats. All kind of cool stuff. Thanks, Conrad. So by the time I had that video edited with all of the first 3 jigs made, I wound up at like 22 minutes. And I was like, oh, shit. I got to cut some of this stuff out of here, man. So I went ahead and edited about 8 minutes of it out. And then I was able to squeeze in those other 2. Because I was like, yeah, I'm not about to make a 30-minute video on jigs. What's up, T Jr.? John Brandt, good evening from Rio Rancho, New Mexico's in the house, guys. Juan. What's up, Juan? Midwest. Sky. So, I found out something today. And I'm going to let you guys in on it in just a minute. I want a couple more people in here. Put together my new drill press yesterday for caddy build. Bigger than I thought. Might have pinched a couple nerves lugging it around. Was worth it, though. Awesome, Joshua. Aprilla, oh my God. How are you? It has been so long since I've seen you. I hope you are doing so well. That's why there wasn't any dancing, yes. I was going to squeeze it in there, but it was getting late. It was Sunday. And I wasn't even going to post it today because anytime I post a video after like 4 or 5 o'clock on a Sunday, it just never does well. Like in the beginning. Charles Johnston, what's up, my brother? Honey's Home Handmade, what's up? Been a while since I've seen you too. We got some folks in here that are longtime viewers. How are y'all? That I haven't seen in a while anyway. I want to show y'all something. I'm going to show you something. Uno momento. I need to nail my floor back down. My floor is creaking. So my Brad gun in that video wound up exploding. Well, it didn't explode, but the top came flying up. Nails went flying out of it. Luckily, I had on my safety wear, my eyewear. But I didn't realize it. I had let somebody borrow my compressor, and they had some framing that they had to do. So they had that compressor turned up to like 160 PSI, which is crazy. Even for framing, that's crazy. You don't need that much for framing. Usually 120 is good. They had it to 160. So when I went to shoot the first freaking nail, it freaking exploded. I mean, luckily it didn't break it, but I guess it was just too much ass in it. The damn top come flying off. The nails came flying out. Golly, you talk about freaking me out. Whew. No, it's not the wrong size, Brad. He had my compressor turned up way too damn high. Jan with the 6 months membership. Nipple covers. What's up, Crossbase? You know what Huckleberry is? Yeah, Huckleberry is a place, or it's a fruit, or it's something small. There's all kind of meanings for Huckleberry. I'll be posting some pics in the Facebook group later. I got all my wood ready and will be starting my rustic shed tomorrow. That's awesome, brother. Hey, thanks, T Junior. My floors never creak, but it's awful slippery in the summer. Woo. Morning from Perth. Wow. What's up, man? Hey, thanks for stopping in, Christian. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy to have you. Yeah. Yeah, Charles. I'm happy I didn't get hurt either. But yeah, so I was like, what the hell just happened? So it took me a minute to like really kind of figure it out. And I undid the gun and put it back. It didn't like explode or anything. It just broke the. It didn't break anything. It just, I don't know what. Either I didn't check, but I would have saw that. Like if it was like that, I would have saw that, you know? So that stays down, but I think it had so much PSI in it, it blew it up. And so the nails came flying up like that. Freaked me out. But all good. Nothing broke. It just really freaked me out. If y'all could have seen my reaction. So I went and looked at the PSI because that was my second thought. And sure as shit, man, that PSI was like pinging at 160. I was like, holy shit. Oh yeah, Conrad, you know it, man. Mm-hmm. Got my compressor set at 125. Turn it down, spraying though. Yeah, right, correct. Yeah, like you don't even need 160 for framing. Like my crews, all we run is 120 PSI. You don't. Now, if you're running like a tank, a separate airless tank, that's different. So if you're running a separate airless tank, we usually keep that PSI around like 180, 200, and then we have regulators off of that. Like that's for the big jobs. For like when I got like two different crews on one job using the same tank, we'll set a separate tank up with a compressor, and then we regulate it from there. But like, you know, my A team, you know, my brother and my son and my other guys over there, whenever they do any framing, if we don't need no more than 120. So I don't know what the purpose. I called him up. I was like, bro, what the hell were you doing with my compressor? Pumping up tractor tires or what? Jesus. Guy put wrong type in mine. Oh, God. Yeah, yeah. See, so, and that's the thing, though, Brad. Like, the 16 gauge and the 18 gauge are similar. If you get the straight nails, they're really hard to tell apart. But you can typically, if you know what you're doing, you can tell the difference in weight. But, yeah. Loved your plant holder demo. Hey, Jill, thank you. I'm happy you enjoyed it. Rick Ramirez, what's up, 2 cents? 2 pennies in the house. Warrior woman. Catherine, how are you, dear? I hope you are well. Thanks, sweetie. You're amazing. 80 PSI. Yeah, that's what I shoot trim at. Anything below 100 is good for trim. Well, as long as you don't go below like 60. Like 90 is usually what we shoot trim nails in. So when I do brad nails, yeah, 80, 90, something like that. But 160, God almighty. Yeah, it's got a different head. Yep. It's just a heavier gauge of metal or steel, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, the 16 gauge is a little bit heavier. The 18 gauge is not as heavy. Conrad Wheeler got a birthday coming up. Happy early birthday, brother. How old you gonna be? 42? Hey. Oh, Lordy. It was today at 5 p.m. Eastern time was the deadline, Catherine. Sorry, I was not in here last night. I was working on some builds for the festival. Nah, man, you got to get to it, TJ. I get it. No worries, man. You ain't hurt my feelings. Ohio's in the house. Jeff Spitnail. Ooh, I like that name. Spitnail. Damn. Why can't I have a cool last name like that? That's what that Brad Nailer did to me earlier. Spit nail. Awesome, Catherine. Looking forward to it. My wife was asking about you the other night. Catherine. 56? You ain't no damn 56. Referring to Huckleberry, it was he offered to be his pallbearer. Ah, I thought it was like Huckleberry, like I'm your Huckleberry, like challenging to a duel. But yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, she was. She asked how you were doing, and I told her that it had been a while since I saw you or chatted with you, but I told her the previous time we had chatted, you were doing good. And she said, that is awesome. Tell her I said hi if you see her. So she says hello. Jan, thank you for your 6 month of membership, brother. That's awesome, dude. I'm gonna give you a horn, Jan. That deserves a horn right there. Woohoo. Let me see if I can get it to work. There we go. I'm getting a little better at this thing. Not really. I went to the wrong place. Dwee. Boy, what you doing, boy? Ah, there we go. Booyah. Six months membership. 6 months membership. 6 months membership. Thank you for your 6 months, Jan. That's awesome, dude. Thank you so very much. Okay, how do I get out of there? Get off of there. What the hellfire? Now it's stuck on there. How do I get that off of there? Oh, there it goes. Okay. August care package coming soon. You're amazing, Catherine. Thank you. I will tell her you said hello. Vic, what's up? Well, I did show it in that one video. Vicky. Remember this guy? That's pretty much the same deal. Tenon jig. Sorry. I've used it a lot in my videos. Like, I figured everybody may. Sorry. Maybe I should have. That's my bad. Let me catch up on some of these comments. Nice new vid. Yep, got you. No, I learned from my grandpa. Haha, nice. Whoop whoop. Don't always work that way, Conrad. If it did, I'd get carded for everything, right? 35 minutes south of Cleveland. Goldfish brain. Ah, that's right, Vicky. Vicky, did you see my video that I posted on the Facebook group where I put Vic under it? Oh, God. I hope she was okay. She took a big fall. That was a hard fall. Oh, my God. The only reason I tagged you in it was just because you were doing your kitchen cabinets, and I was like, well, you did better than she did. Hey, no worries, Christian. I appreciate you popping in, brother. So, I'm going to write something down, and I want y'all to check this out. Oops. Significant, right? My niece and the baby are home and doing great. Awesome. I love when new life is welcomed into the world. It was funny, but I'm sure it was staged. Probably had a mattress to land on. I don't know, man. That was a pretty hard fall, bro. I'm working on building a badass coat rack. I had some leftover walnut and poplar, trying to figure out what finish to use though. Shit, just spray a clear on there or something. So, significant. Yoo-hoo! What does it mean for you when you say significant other? My significant other. What is that? Like, what does that mean to y'all? Brandon Lee. Scotty. Spouse. Okay. What else we got? I don't use that terminology. She's better than me. But I'm just saying significant other. Like, what does that, like, technically mean? The person you're with, better half. Politically correct BS term for a spouse. All right. So check this out. So say one of y'all have bad credit. Ah, motherfucker, yeah. Trying to tell you. So one of y'all got bad credit, right? So what your significant other is? Sign if I can. Guess my ass. Oh shit. I thought that was funny. Oh my god. So that's what a significant other is supposed to be. Oh my god, I cracked myself up. I'm such a dork. Oh Jesus. Lord knows I'm the one with the bad credit. I've paid cash all my life. I don't even know what credit looks like. Oh God. Sorry guys. I thought that was pretty freaking damn funny. Oh man. Sign if I can't. Oh shit. Right, Josh? That is a good dad joke. Just got to figure out how to shorten it up and make it punch a little better. I thought y'all would get a kick out of that. I know I do. I was like, I can't remember where I saw that. I saw that just this weekend. So credit doesn't go to me. But I've never seen that before. And I was like, damn, why didn't I see that before? Like, it's right there in it, you know? It's like the impossible, breaking it down to I'm possible. I did that in one of my intros. That's pretty damn funny. Got to figure out how to make that a joke. Where did I see that? Anyway. I thought it was pretty funny. Funty. What a thing, funty boy. Y'all seen them, those thumbnails lately? Hello, all. Hey, Craig. I thought it was funny. Wife left on that note. Oh, shit. Ask you me? Yep. What was that one thing we used to say when we were younger? This is an A-B conversation, so see your way out of it. I don't remember who did it, but it turned into this is an A-B conversation, so see your way out of it before D jumps over E and kicks the F out of U. Okay. I'm a dork. Oh, shoot. Hold on 1 second. Scraper, what's up, Scrapple? So what does UE mean when you're having trouble with your computer? Ooh, that's a question for the chat. I'm not good with computers. Awesome, Scrapper. Ah, that's right, Carver. User error. What do you call a pig that practices karate? A pork chop. Oh my God. Pibcack. What the fluke? Oh, that's great. That's great stuff. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. We got 48 up in this piece. What's up, everybody? Having to square my 12-inch miter saw. My cuts were off. That is not too hard to do. Did you get it square, Scrapper? When I would get told it's an A and B conversation, see your way out of it, I would say, my name is Charlie, so I'll see my way in. Problem exists between chair and computer. All right, y'all lost me on that one. I know, right, Josh? Awesome. Good job, Scrap. Good job, Scrapper. So, I got a confession to make. I hate to do it, but I got to tell y'all. I sure could use a dock and a coffee. Yes, Matthew. I am currently signing the paperwork to run for president. No. I don't want no part of that mess. God almighty. Help us. I am probably going to be taking the month of November off completely. So I'll be pushing out as much content as humanly possible for the next couple months, because November, I'm shutting all of my electronics off. All of them. Lobster. I can't. There's no way I'm going to be able to focus and get caught up at my other business, building houses. Yeah, just because I'm just not prepared for all the noise that's going to be coming with the election right there. Usually I take about a week off toward the latter part of the year, usually around Christmas. So I'm just going to bump it up a month, just take probably the first week, but depending on what happens on that day of election, well, really, because it's turned into election month. Like, it's crazy. Like, it needs to be election freaking day. Like, one day. and then let's just move on. Like, we don't got time to sit here and have you finding more votes. Like, enough of that shit. Ooh, I like that, Catherine. If you don't have time to do it right the first time, how do you have time to do it over? Yeah. That sounds like something I need to say to my guys at work. They always messing shit up. The reason they have time to do it over is because they're getting paid. That's why. But when it comes to me, I don't get paid when they have to do it over. So I'm going to write that down. That's what I'm going to do tomorrow morning. I'm going to leave. Before I leave the job, I'm going to say this exact words. I'll leave y'all with this one. If you don't have time to do it right the first time, how do you have time to do it over? They'll probably curse me out. How do you have time to do it over? Powerful words, Catherine. Thank you. That makes so much sense. Love you, girl. Be good. We'll talk soon. You can relay all the tree making videos. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to pump out content. Now, I'm just talking about, like, maybe on lives. I won't be going as live as much. Like, I may even, I don't know yet. It's going to be so crazy. Right, Jill? Oh my God. Jill says, I think government should pay my garbage bill with all the political crap that gets stuck in my mailbox. Oh my God, I love that. Me and my wife agree, just one day. Right? Just one day. I mean, come on, make it. Y'all work for us. Get your shit together, man. Like, come on. Look at France. They count their votes in one day in their hand ballots, their paper ballots, physical paper ballots, not ballots that go in a machine that the machine tallies up. It's just paper ballots. People count the physical ballot, not the machine. And they do it all in one day. And they know who their president is that night. Like, that's what this country needs. You want to fix this country? Tighten up the elections, man. That way there is no doubt. There's no doubt. I'm just saying. I enjoy a glass of bourbon at the end of day. What's in your cup? Espresso. Right, Conrad? Supposed to do that. Return to sender. Hey, Vicky's back. I kind of got myself started on that one, Vicky. But I was only saying because I plan on I usually take a week off during like the Christmas time. But I think I'm going to bump it up a month to like November off. Just because like there's so much drama that's going to be happening. I just don't know if I can be in tune. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, shit. We got a member. Caught me off guard. Hold on. But I don't know. What I'll probably do, like seriously, on a serious note, is just turn off all my social media and just go live. I'll probably just do lives instead of like really engaging. We got a member. 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 Welcome, Penelope. How are you? Thank you so very much. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Penelope Husker. Penelope Husker. 1 week quarterly is a healthy vacation tempo. I just don't have that much fortune. That would be great. I broke my husband's bandsaw today. Should I tell him? Oh, God, Jill. Yeah. Before he tries to go turn it on. Yes, the cover up is all. Vicky, high five on that one. The cover up is always worse. Always. Depends on what you broke. We're either going to be cheering and looking forward to life or putting all our possessions up for sale and saying F it. Yep. Pretty much, Josh. I mean, here's my hope. Okay? And this is, if the D's would have come with, I don't know. This has all been a shit show, man. And it ain't the right side doing it. Okay? It's not. It's all the L side doing it. And I'm not talking about the rhetoric. I'm not talking about, breaking laws and shit. I'm just talking about breaking precedent. They do shit with no kind of ethical reasons, not even knowing if it's constitutional, and damn the Constitution, we'll find out later in court, Let's just pull Joe Biden out, push him out, get out of here. Okay, yeah, we can install Kamala. What? That's just crazy to me. That ain't never happened in the United States. Just like a president's never been indicted for reasons, they continuously break precedents because we're just like, we get all fired up about it and then we just go back to, oh, okay, I got a life to live. Which, hey. But damn, like, the hell? Just go out and buy a new one. He won't be mad at all. Yes, Vicky. Yes, we do agree on that. And I'm just like talking about the one particular situation, like this whole Joe Biden thing, and then now Kamala's in, and it's like, well, who the hell voted for Kamala? Like, why does she get to run? And that's what I'm talking about, like, with the shit show. Now, we can talk about the daily shit show, which includes one bird, two wings. You know what I mean? All of them are a shit show. Every last one of them. They're crazy. We need to just get rid of the federal government altogether. Like the whole shebang. We don't need no congressmen representing us. We got our state representatives. Let's just keep them here. And then put one person in charge at the top to be our president, whoever we elect, and let him fill his cabinet with, you gotta, and the thing is the Democrats are coming out saying, like, he's gonna put conservatives in positions of power, and it's like, yeah, that's what a president does. He hires people that share his value system. Like, that's what's supposed to happen. Duh. And then it's so weird, man. Like, that's a bad thing or something. It's like, it might be a bad thing for you, but that's what the people want. If they vote him in, they want him to push his agenda. In order to push his agenda, you got to have people around you that have the same agenda. My God. It's not rocket science, people, and it's only 4 years. Calm down. Oh, no, Brad, see you. As if they don't do the same thing. You are exactly right. People get all upset, but then sit on their hands and do nothing. Yep. Pat Polson for president? Who's Pat? We need to make sure everyone gets out to vote, assuming nothing. Yes, if you're not registered to vote, go to tpusa.com, register to vote. Where it says recommended by Bearded Biking, and I'm giving away some special things. I've already got 5 winners, so they're going to have to wait a couple months because I got some other stuff I got to send out first. Yep. But see, that's the thing. The Democrats are making it out like the president's not supposed to have this power. Like, he's not supposed to have immense power. But that's not the case. How do you think Abraham Lincoln abolished slavery? It was because that one man had immense power. He said it at the table in the Oval Office with the 2 votes that he needed, the 2 senators sitting across the table from him, and he slammed his hand on the desk and said, I need your 2 votes. I am cloaked in immense power. Do you not understand? You will give me these votes. That's how he did it. Shit. 1 second, let me find it. It's tpaction.com, I believe. Yes. Okay. So go to tpaction.com. There you go. Thank you, Wayside. But it's tpaction.com. Just go down, just scroll right down to where it says register to vote. Boom. It's simple. I did it. You just fill in your information. Referred by Bearded Viking. Hit enter. They'll send you a register card, and you're good to go. It's that easy. No matter who you're voting for, whatever side, I don't care. Just we gotta vote, man. We gotta have that pressure valve released. God Almighty. She would be the first woman president. I think that's what they're going for. No, look, America's not going to go for that, guys. Especially right now. Like, for real. America's just not. We do not need a cackling. And all she does is cackle. That's all she's done for 3.5 years is. I mean, literally. Like, for real. She's done nothing else. Name one thing. Name one thing. Just name it. I would vote for Sassy over her, I'll tell you that. I'd vote for Sassy over anybody. Let's go. Sassy Viking, 2025. But no, anyway, I don't care who you vote for. But the fact of the matter is we need to know that our right to vote is sacred. That way, when we hit that valve, we know at least we let our voice be heard, no matter who you vote for, okay? But when we don't have our elections secured and respected, that pressure release just seems like a freaking plaything. You know what I'm saying, almost? It's just a mess, man. I mean, America's strong. We're going to make it no matter who gets elected. But I highly doubt that America is going to elect Kamala Harris to be the president. Especially with all the shit that's going on in the world. We need women, look, I'm going to catch hell for saying this, but I'm going to say it, damn it. We need a lion in that White House right now. We have to have a lion to get this shit back in order. Ukraine, Russia, Palestine, Israel. Look at what's going on, you know? We have got to have someone in there that is about that life. And I think it's going to take DJT. It's just the way it is. When he was in office, none of that shit was happening. Nobody was even thinking about doing it. You know why? Because he stood on business. What's up, Stu? You damn right, Dean. Hell yeah, brother. Thank you for your patriotism. I love it. Right. I'm all for having a female president. That, whatever. It doesn't matter your gender. It really doesn't. But there you go, right there, Jill. Condi Rice. Even though I don't agree, but she's way more competent than Kamala Harris. So I'll tell you that. Charles, love you, brother. Lions are lazy ducks and lionesses all. You know what I mean, Vicky. But we just need somebody in there that's going to be a savage. And Kamala Harris is just not a savage. She doesn't know what she's doing. Like, it's just ridiculous, man. Condi Rice does have a good head. She does, but I don't know. I'm not too big on her. You know, whatever. But Jill, you're more than welcome to crank up a camera and stand in front of it and chat to your audience if you want. Just saying. But yeah, so Vicky, they making that sandwich? Candace Owens. Oh God, no. No, please no. Nope. 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 Candace Owens ain't it. Nope. I respect her and all. I love her, but nah. It's gonna take a dude, man. I'm telling you, we need some big old. Exactly, Conrad. That's my point. They won't. Just because America's inclusive and tolerant and all this other bullshit doesn't mean anyone else is. But Jill, so let's talk about woodworking. You can help engage the conversation where it goes. So I usually follow where the chat goes. So hit me with something. Ask a question. What are you working on? Talk to me. Help guide the chat. Where do you want it, Jill? Like seriously, I'm not being a joke. I'm just saying, help me out here. Yeah, good luck, Oscar. Good freaking luck. Yeah, y'all want to see a mess? Just look down at my floor. I keep my camera angled just right to where you see above waist. If you saw below waist, you'd be like, damn, dude, get your shop together. Ooh, charcuterie boards. Have you seen my, shit, excuse me. My, what do you call this thing? Oh, yeah, my houndstooth inlaid charcuterie board. Beautiful. These things. I used to sell these a lot. Let me tell y'all something, though. Penelope. Oh, my God. I love it. I love you guys. Every last one of y'all. Especially the ones that disagree with me. That makes that makes this thing what it is, man. But Penelope, that is hilarious. So we got the two houndstooth here. And these houndstooth aren't but a 1/4 inch deep into the wood because I cut that little layout wall on it. Beautiful, beautiful piece of walnut. Sunburst is what they call it. Absolutely beautiful. Good long handle on it. I love it. Thanks, Jill. No, Conrad, stop it. Dude, I'm so about to do that. Hi, boo-boo today. When excuse me, when will you be choosing the wine caddies? Also heard something about 2x4 challenge and wanting to try the bow ties. Got a excuse me. Got a template to try them out. Awesome, man. So Futile, the 2x4 challenge video is coming out this weekend, coming up. And the wine caddy will probably be a couple weeks after that video, just because I like to take my time and then bring my wife in on it and just, kind of help me decide, because it's hard to choose, man, especially when you got so many involved in the competition. Because let me tell you, y'all are bringing your A game. Those wine caddies that I've seen so far, holy shit. Banging, man. Aaron Baumgartner. Teach me. I will, Aaron. I don't have time tonight, brother. But I'll tell you what. I'll set up a live for tomorrow night, and we'll do the houndstooth charcuterie board. I've got a piece of walnut down there that's perfect. I don't have maple, but I have some oak that'll work. And then we'll do it out of oak and walnut. How about that? We'll do that tomorrow night. Any good plans? I don't do plans, Stu. Sorry, brother. Modified Chevy, radial arm SAR, death trap, or forgotten badass blast from the past. Forgotten badass blast from the past. Love them. Hell yeah. What about one-on-one? What about one-on-one? One-on-one. You talking about like person to person, or are you talking about walnut on walnut? Fall ideas. Oh, I got some videos coming out for the fall ideas. Radial arm saw is the truth. If I could get my hands on one, I would have one. I don't know about a one-on-one, brother. I don't even do that with my paying members, except for the high-paying members, the third level. But didn't you do the house to dovetail already? I did, Matthew, but you know, that's okay. What's up, Buttercups? Emmett, Aaron. I mean, I'm not opposed to doing that. I mean, I just I don't know. I'd have to think on it, Aaron. But I'm definitely open to doing it on live. Awesome, Joshua. Yeah, you're right about that, Conrad. Absolutely. Teamu's decent, but I kind of found some confirmation about them really, like literally, which is obvious that they're CCP run, but you know. Aaron, are you on the Facebook group page, brother? If you're on the Facebook group page, just private message me, man. Conrad, can you post that Facebook thing? Hey, Galen, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Absolutely, Aaron. Yeah, just shoot me a message, brother. We can shoot the shit. You haven't fired that scroll saw, Sassy? Damn, you better get on it. I know, Stu. I'm with you. I know, Vicky. Guys, we're at 1,000 members on the Facebook group. That is crazy. That's so hard to do, I think, maybe. I don't know. I've never really tried to pound the Facebook social media, but 1K, man, that's pretty good. I mean, hey, I'll take it. That's awesome. And the good thing about the Facebook group is it's a place where you can go and interact with everybody that watches the content, and with me. I interact on there as well. And you know, people that can't afford to be members and get the members only content videos and stuff can go and just at least hang out with everybody. I think it's kind of cool, man. I thought it was a great idea. Yeah, charcuterie boards are crazy sellers. I used to, ever since I started YouTube, guys, I've slowed down on selling stuff for obvious reasons, because most of my time that is outside of building houses now is making content. So I don't really have time to like market my stuff to sell. So I haven't really started selling stuff again, but I'm going to. But this was one of my top sellers. I've sold hundreds of these guys. Like literally. And that design too. Like other designs sell well. They're all kind of good stuff. Hell yeah, Ricardo. Ricardo, what's up, brother? Smalls. Yes, smalls sell very well because my X's aren't on X. That is hilarious. I might be able to get an old school Craftsman radial arm. Ooh. Yeah, I really want it. GA's in the house, Mr. Russell Carty. How are you? Roger T. So it's someone with a power of attorney? I'm not sure we're on the same live there, Roger. I sell steel and want to incorporate steel into my woodworking. Did you see that one video I made, Jill, where it's not steel, but it's metal. It's copper to be exact, I guess. Like metal and woodworking go so well together. I made this little magnet key holder. It's got metal in it. Super awesome. Different, modern. This was the prototype. I've already sold like, I think 5 of these since I made this prototype a few months ago. Shit, probably a half a year ago now. Oh, hell yeah, Sassy. Yeah, I got another one with copper, a prototype. And then I made, for a video, I made this project and then I sold it like right after I made the video. So I was able to, oh shit, I sold it. I don't have it. I was over here looking for it. But it has copper in it. It's one of my earlier videos. I think y'all know what I'm talking about. But God, I'm so dumb. I'm over there looking for this thing that's not there. But yeah, copper and walnut. Oh, there's no better combination. Copper and walnut. Hey, Chris. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on now. You know your damn key fob ain't gonna die. I'd have a headache reading all these comments. Must be a Viking thing. They come in quick. Today I had a laser engraved 25 18 by 12 for a local store in 3 weeks. Hell yeah. Ever made music boxes? I have not, Vicky. That's a good idea. I want to do some metal fab with wood too. Radial arm saws are running 50 to 100 on Facebook. What? I need to look into that. Damn, Ricardo. You didn't see my last message. I was killing it on planners, then was doing okay at noodle boards. Where to go from here? What do you think for places like Marketplace, Nextdoor app, and flea markets? So how I got started, and check it out, okay? It's been a while since I've been in the marketing game, like pushing stuff and going to local markets. Like it's been about a year or so, just because I've been focused on building YouTube. But when I was in it, you got to put in the work, bro. It ain't gonna come to you. Go to your locally owned hardware stores, your locally owned mom and pop shop, antique shops. Go to all of your locally owned spots. Talk to the freaking owner and say, hey, this is what I got right here. And show them it in person. What do you think about me displaying this here? And then if people are interested in looking at it and ask you questions about it, maybe we can, make a deal where I can sell them here. I'm telling you, that's what I did. And I got into Ace Hardware in Mount Pleasant and went crazy just by going and talking to the people. You got to interact with people. So as far as online sales, Facebook Marketplace is okay, but a lot of people are skeptical from purchasing stuff off of Facebook. So you got to remember that. And then eBay, same thing. Like people aren't really purchasing off of eBay like that. They're real skeptical. Do Etsy, do Pinterest, Etsy, Shopify. Make your own website. I mean, you got to pound it. Once you get that stuff set up, share it to all of your social medias. You should have TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. You should have Rumble. You need all of that social media. And then share your stuff. Ask your friends on your channels. Share this. Y'all see how I do it. Hey guys, I need help. Can y'all share this? Yeah, you got to promote yourself. So if you're making good stuff, just look on Etsy for hot spring woodworking or fall woodworking. See what's going good. They'll show you graphs of what's selling and what's not. So Instagram. Thank you, Vicky. Yeah, you got to hit all that up. Ah, shit. What? Woodcraft in Houston is going out of business? Good night, Frank. Whoa. Oh, wow. The key holder crested all kinds of BS from some dude named Mike in the Facebook group. He even attacked me and knows nothing about me. Are you shitting me, Finn? Is it that same sumbitch? kaleidoscope mounted on a big wood base. Ooh. Scored some Purple Heart Bloodwood Paduk and Sapile. When was this, Finn? Yeah, man, y'all got to hit the local markets up, man. Conrad is a prime example of how you got to pound the pavement. That man does every market he can get his hands on. And sometimes he does good, sometimes he doesn't, but he's always interacting with people and making that connection. That's how you got to approach this. Razor wire. Yeah, Finn, so you remember the video that I did, right? And then the dude left me some nasty message like, how could you do this to your buyers? Or blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm like, bro, this ain't 1980, man. It doesn't fry your shit. Like, oh, God. I'm sure the majority of this chat remembers that comment from that. And his name was Mike. It was probably the same dude, man. Finn, was that on my... or on our rather Facebook group page, right, Vicky? Like, Jesus, these people are so crazy. Hey, Cindy, what's up? That is crazy. What a weirdo. But you know what, Finn? I learned from that, like, because that was really in the beginning of when I started to really gain some momentum with YouTube. And that was the first nasty comment I ever had. And y'all saw how he attacked me. I mean, he was all up in my ass. And he was completely wrong on all levels. He was wrong about the personal attacks on me, and he was wrong about the science behind his argument. So I then, being, new to the criticism of that sort, to where it was personal attacks, I went into defense mode. So I put out a video about it and gave him exactly what he wanted. I gave him a little bit of shine, So I learned my lesson. Just people like that, you just got to move on. Just keep on moving. Don't block them. Don't block them. Don't cancel them. Just keep on moving, and they'll cancel themselves, man. So you see that guy ain't been back. I ain't seen him in forever. Ashbat. Ooh, Johnny Ray Baker. Flat earther. Have you had any luck with or ever built cigar? Yes, Galen. Yes. So what I typically do on these turnkey jobs that I have, building the house, framing it, foundation framing, siding, trim, we do it all. The owners, I'll gift the husband a humidor and gift the wife a jewelry box. I need to do a humidor video. I'm glad you said that. Because yes, I used to make a shit ton of those things. I still have some, but they're upstairs because I can't keep them down here because of the weather and humidity. But I'll bring one down next time we go live so y'all can check it out. Those are cool, man. I love them. You got to season them. You got to make sure there's like a lot of science behind it. The Pegasus scroll saw blades are by far the best blade for like a handheld scroll saw or a fret saw. Get the Pegasus skip tooth 5 TPI, and that's what I use for all my dovetails. Ooh, Conrad. Ooh, that'd be awesome, bro. Car 78. Awesome. I'm glad you're enjoying, brother. I'll do that, Galen. I'm gonna get to work on that, man. I'll have that coming soon. Yeah, dude. Man, look. The bad thing about these is there's only one bad thing. If your threads get crossed on your nuts, if your threads get crossed on your bolt, then it doesn't work anymore. And you can't hardly find these anywhere. So luckily, I've got all these replaced for free because they kept breaking. But to give you all some good news, the ones that I've been using for this one right here was the last one I had replaced. This one has lasted me for like 2 years now. So I found out how to really kind of not make the bolt cross threads. Yeah, you don't want that thing near your nuts. I agree. I think I saw the video later on, watched and commented just in the last month or so. Yep, that's correct, Finn. I saw that. I saw the reply that you sent. Sunday at the local farmers market, I sell no less than 609 to 800 laser engraved planters, trellis, wall, wine racks, wall decor, and many other items. Engraving right on the spot with my X2 F1. There you go. Perfect example. Ricky Ricardo's getting to it. That's what the grind looks like, guys. You got to get out there and put your face out there. I'm telling you, man. What kind of coping saw was that? I just caught it. It is a new concept. They're pricey, but they're worth it. And they'll replace it for free. If it's a reasonable mess up. You know what I'm saying? I highly recommend these things. Especially the one with the tensioner. You got to get the tensioner. That makes all the difference. Plus, you want to get good blades. Which is Pegasus. Pegasus blades is the way to go. I know, right, Matthew? I may have to pick one up. Yeah, I highly recommend it, Jill. Get that thing away from your nuts. Could you tap the out? Johnny, can you be more specific, brother? Hell yeah, Dwayne. It's a great video from what I'm hearing. I'm glad people are liking it so far. Yes, Finn. So, with that video, let me just go ahead and give you all a heads up. I basically wanted to make a video, like, obviously I've watched jig videos with these other woodworkers on YouTube, but they're all so intricate and, like, they don't give you any details. You know, I got a set of plans at www.bleh. And it's like, dude, like, what are you, like, these jigs are just like rocket science. And it's like, it ain't that serious. Like, I can make these jigs without all that other shit. Like, so I was like, let me just go ahead and make a jig video. I'll make 5 of my favorite and show people how simple it can be. I mean, because, and not that these guys don't realize that a lot of people that come to YouTube are beginners. I'm sure they realize that, but you know, you got to break it down in layman's terms sometimes. Like, even forget about the beginners of woodworking. You got to break it down to the layman, the person that has never touched a piece of wood. You know what I'm saying? That's interested in getting into it. So that was my point of the video, was just to make it to where anybody, literally, can do anything for a cheap budget with cheap tools. You don't have to have this high state-of-the-art stuff, have a laser making jigs for you. You don't have to have all that to get started. So that was the point of the video. Yes, 5 TPI, sorry. I think he was talking about the threads, tapping threads that are crossed. Yes. So the blades that I got, let me show y'all. And I love these damn blades. Like, If I can remember where they are. Here we go. So on Amazon, they sell it's 5-inch. Get the 5-inch saw. Or no, I'm sorry. Yes. Wait. Yeah. Okay. I got the 5. No, is that the 5 or the 8? I thought I had the 8. Hey, see you, Ray. Thanks for stopping in, brother, man. Yeah, I guess this is the 5. Okay. Anyway, but the Pegasus scroll saw blades, these are the modified geometric ones. These are the ones that have the spiral. They're the spiral blades. It's crazy. Like, these things are what makes it go like butter. But yeah, they sell these like on Amazon. You can go straight to the site and get them. Awesome stuff. Highly recommended. You missed a basic one I had to make for my very first project, the straight edge circular saw jig. Straight edge circular saw jig. Huh. Yeah. Thanks, Scott. Come on, man. Easy on that term. What term? Did I say something wrong? Sorry if I said something that I shouldn't have said. My bad, guys. If I missed any of your comments, just I got you, Josh. Yeah, I'm confused for a second. I'm like, did I call somebody the R word? Like, what the hell? Thanks, Scott. I appreciate that, brother. Scott says that's what makes you special. Y'all are special. Not LD. I need to find pin-tipped blades for my Craftsman scroll saw. Lowe's carries those. But, you know, they ain't worth shit. Thanks, T. Jr. Man, I want to start a YouTube channel for my shop. You inspire the shit out of me. Mike, I'm telling you, do it. You done messed up. You got to do it now, Mike. Once that thought crosses your mind, Mike, start today. Because a year from now, you'll wish you had. I'm telling you, I'm where I am on YouTube 1 year in. 12 months. 12 months this month, I think. July, yeah. No. Okay, so we're at 13 months. Yes, y'all are rock stars. Oh, come on, Stu. Everybody got their own riz. Yeah, you got to, Mike. You got to start somewhere, man. Are you part of the Facebook group, Mike? If not, I'm going to get Conrad to post the link again. But, so I think I posted my first ever video on YouTube on my Facebook page. It was awful. Okay, it was horrible. So expect your first video or two to be kind of the feel out process. You know what I mean? Rocks, what's up? That's that new math. Only 73 likes with 90 people. What the hell going on? So what are good replacement blades for hand planes? I'm not sure, Juan. Are you talking about a hand plane? Like, when I hear hand plane, this is what I think of. If you're talking about a power hand plane, I'm not sure. Yeah, I posted a bunch of stuff on there. The people in the group are super awesome. Thanks, Mike. We're happy to have you there, man, for real. So Juan, just whatever brand you have, look it up on Google. I'm sure you can find a good, decent blade. Just make sure your measurements are accurate. And really, as long as you have decent steel, I mean, it can be a piece cheap of steel. A piece cheap of steel? What? It can be a cheap piece of steel. Yeah, unless it's rusted to death, you can clean that thing right up. A Spider does have a good brand of reciprocating saws. Absolutely. Home Built Workshop. Hey, 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 what's going on, brother? Happy to have you in here, man. Good to see you. Hell yeah. Sorry I missed your live last Wednesday. I got caught up at work, man. I had an inspector I had to meet for a framing inspection on my job. The Cobalt planes. As long as you keep them sharp, they'll be good. San Diego, terrific thumb. What's up? Hawk blades. Yeah, Hawk is good. Absolutely, Johnny. Or, wait, who said that? Jim, sorry. Jim, what's up? Oh, Robert. Yeah. Hawk planes. I need to post some things to the Facebook group. I just haven't yet. Let's see it, man. Bring it on, man. I love it. That's all good. Hope the inspection went. It went well. Yeah, we did good. Usually, like when we do our framing inspections, I'll get me and my guys to walk around with them, and if he points something out, we can just jump right on it and tighten it up. You know, they're usually pretty cool like that to let you just tighten shit up if they find something. So, not really, unless it's something, you know, like bad, then you're getting into some trouble. But for the most part, you know, they'll let you tighten it up right there. But you will once in a while get that one inspector that's like, you know, everything by the book type guy, and then he'll just give you a partial pass and write a note, and then I'm not sticking around for y'all to fix this. I'll be back. You got to call in a new inspection and pay another $200. So, but for the most part, inspections go pretty well with the guys we got over there. So, all gravy, baby. Where we at? 51. Okay, I need to get better sharpening stones. Rough around the edges. Let me show you mine. I've done some sharpening techniques on a couple of past lives. So if you haven't seen them, I need to start labeling these lives. Like if I demonstrate something by that title, you know, that way you can go and easily find them, which I'll do that this week. I'll go and just watch some of the lives from the past and just rename them if it's something specific we did in that live. Shafting. You want to get a shafting. You don't need the 16,000 grit. I mean, unless you want to polish the damn thing. But 10,000 is good enough. I use 400 grit for flattening the stone every time before I use it. 1,000 grit for brand new chisels. But if you're just maintaining your edge, all you need is a 10,000. So once you flatten the back, you should never touch that back again. Remember that. And then all you need to do is maintain that bevel, that micro bevel. So 10,000 is perfect for maintaining. Or if you don't have the money to spend on it, what I used to do and what I still do sometimes, I'll use wet dry sandpaper. It goes all the way up to 6,000 grit. So 6,000 is just as good as 10. I mean, you know, not quite, but it works. So I need to post some. Yep, saw that. Yeah, I'll do that, Carver. Yeah, I'll go back and rename them. Yeah, cheap stones are just not going to get you there. I mean, you want to invest in some good stones. And the 10,000 shafting stone is probably the route to take. Because you can get diamond stones, but I think this diamond stone I think cost me like $100. So that's the priciest thing I have. This was about 80. That's a good price for a shafting stone. So you're going to drop a couple $100, but it's a good investment to get your stuff sharp, and it works good, and it works quick, and it is effective. Now, let me show you what you don't want. What you don't want to sharpen with, which I learned the hard way. Oh shit, I'm about messed up. I'm about to drop my can of epoxy. If you have this in your shop, throw it in the trash. Like seriously, throw it in the trash. These diamond DMT things are trash. They're good for sharpening knives, maybe. But I do not recommend these. Just take my word for it. And if you do have these and you like them, okay then. But for me, nah. Was not worth the $60 I spent on them. Not a bit. Yeah. So Home Built Workshop. Is it Jeff? Home Built Workshop? I think it's Jeff. So the wet dry sandpaper, I've got some here. I can't find any with the adhesive back to it. But what I do with my wet dry sandpaper is, this glass is a little too thin, but I'll get like a 1/4-inch glass, and that's flat enough. Or I'll take on my table saw, my cast iron table saw. I'll never forget a name. I remember that. You can ask the chat, dude. I don't know what it is, but for some reason my brain works very well with remembering names. I've always been like that. So the cast iron top on my table saw is like dead flat. So that works too. And most of the time, I can't find any with an adhesive back. So I got to, like, blue tape it or whatever. But yeah, wet dry sandpaper is the cheap man's route, and I still take it. Definitely. I mean, it works really well. They go from 100 grit, but you don't have to go that low. I usually start with around 800 when it comes to the wet dry for maintaining. Start with 800 and then kind of work my way to like 2,000. Then I'll go to 3, then I'll go to 5, and then 6. Oh, nice, Brian. That's awesome, bro. No worries, Juan. Hey, good night, Jill. Thanks for stopping in, sweetheart. Love it. Love it, love it. Dealt with that inspector building, my folks, hundreds of years ago. Total D-head, yeah. There's some out there that can really, I use a 1/2 inch. Yeah, there you go. Jeff, I'm sure you've heard of Paul Sellers. I mean, who hasn't, right? But he uses a piece of, I think it's marble, or it might be granite. Hey, Dwayne, no worries, brother. It's either marble or granite, but it's a hefty piece of stone or whatever it is. But that's what he uses with his wet dry stuff. And then you can even use it to polish your bevel or whatever. Crazy. Hey, thanks, Matthew. I appreciate you, brother. Thanks for tuning in. Maybe it's not marble. Yeah, probably granite. Yeah. Yeah, it's got to be granite. There's no way it's going to be marble. What was I thinking? Yes, Christopher. Maybe he uses the marble to polish it. Maybe that's what it is. I know it's something like that. But to get your hands on something like that. I think he said he went down to like a cabinet shop who had like a leftover countertop of granite, whatever. But yeah, like apparently granite's like super flat. And if you look at the pyramids, from the ancient Egyptians, all those 90-degree flat stone you're looking at, it's like, how the hell do they do that? Yes, a leather strop. I got this leather strop. If I can remember what the hell I did with it. Oh yeah, there it is. Got it. I don't know, man. I like it, but it gets wore out really fast. So it's got the rawhide, and then it's got the suede right here. So, but it does polish nicely still. And then this wax, definitely want to use some of that. But yeah, definitely makes for a nice mirror finish. But definitely got to use that strop. So last time I sharpened my chisels, I wound up, let me get my scrap. Hickory Lane, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Yo, Gilberto, ¿qué pasa, güey? Está yendo a la casa. QR code. Ooh, nice. Yeah, Juan, if you know somebody, shit, they might have something for you. Night, Conrad. Love you, bro. So, you know, I've seen people, and I've done it too, I'm guilty of it, sharpening their hair. I'm not sharpening, cutting their hair on their arm. Yeah, that's a good way to cut yourself. So what I usually do is I'll just take a, you know, using a, what is this kind of card? What do you call it? Index card? It's kind of cheating because it's a little stiffer, so it'll catch that blade a little easier. So it's a lot easier to cut. So what did I try it on last time, chat? I think, was it a receipt? I think it was a piece of receipt paper, real thin. But yeah, I mean, you should be able to, you know, catch it like that. But I think last time, I don't know if I have a receipt or not. So the receipt paper is like super freaking thin. But if you can cut through that like butter, yeah, you're in the game. I mean, yeah. You'll know when your chisels are sharp. But not saying they're not sharp when they come factory. So keep that in mind. Don't go all reckless. Always, you know, stay safe with the chisels. But factory chisel just isn't a woodworking sharp. You know what I mean? A little green compound. Yes, sir. Making a strop is a fun little project. Yeah. I never thought of making my own. That would be a good project. Yeah, I haven't cut myself yet, but I've come close. But I remember doing it on, I think I did it on a shorts video, like a YouTube short, and I was doing it on my arm, and like everybody in the comments were like, that's not good. You're an influencer and you're showing people. It's just like, oh my God. Really? Hey, Thom, thank you, man. Appreciate you, brother. Hell yeah, Juan. But I got to bail 5 a.m. It does come early. What time is it, Vic? You got me? 10:10? Something like that? Sound about right? Well, that's good. We had a good chat tonight, man. Thank you, everybody, for stopping on in. We've been 90 minutes almost. I guess I jumped on a little late. Sorry about that. But, yeah, man. Just thank you all for being here. And I love the conversations that we have in the chat. That's what really drives these live streams. So y'all are a big part of this whole movement. So it takes more than one to tango. And y'all are great partners at tangoing. So I really appreciate y'all. Tomorrow night, I'll be on a little earlier and we'll do, excuse me. Let me show y'all what we're going to do. Let me show you what we're going to do. We're going to do some houndstooth inlay on a charcuterie board. And it's going to be badass. So I hope you're ready to have some fun tomorrow night. It's going to be badass. But anyways, thanks everybody for tuning in. Jeff, I'm glad you stopped by. Juan, Joshua, Ricardo, Vicky, Real Outdoor, Finn, Robert, Brian, Suburban, Vic, Juan, Mike, all you guys and gals. Mackenzie, Cindy, I'm sure I'm going to forget a lot of people, but hold on, let's go through them real quick. T Jr., Ray, Mike, T Jr., already said you, Matthew, Joshua, Rose, Stu, More Than Enough, that is Vince, Juan, Mike, Robert, Ricardo, Juan, Conrad, Jim, Galen, Johnny, Emmett, oh my God, Thom, Jeff, all you guys and gals. Thank you guys so very much. I love it. I'm going to catch you this Wednesday, Jeff. I'm not going to miss that live. Absolutely loved the first live I saw of yours. It was a great time. I'm looking forward to it, brother. We'll talk soon, guys. Love you.